Barbers, we've all been there before where we're posting content every single day and nothing seems to actually be booking us new clients. You might have even blown up on viral, but you're still stuck with no clients and no new money. In this video, I'm gonna break down for you guys exactly why your barber content is not turning your viewers into clients, why you might be going viral and still not getting any new clients from the content that you're posting. Who am I? My name is Bristol. At 18 years old, I scaled my barber business to 15K a month, and now I teach dozens of other barbers to do the exact same. What's good, YouTube? If you guys are still posting every single day, right, and you're still not seeing a conversion of clients, right? That is like you're just putting out content daily and you're still not getting any new clients at whatever price point you're at, right? There's obviously something wrong. You have an issue not necessarily with your content itself, but with your strategy. And what this means is that your content is not converting your audience into actual clients, right? So what does this look like? Who am I? Why should you listen to me? Our private client, Mel Cuts, was able to book 70 new clients into her business in just 30 days. And this wasn't because she had some crazy viral moment. It was literally just her using the right strategy with less than 10,000 combined followers across both her platforms on TikTok and Instagram. So there's really three main things on why you're not converting clients, right? Number one is going to be engagement. Number two, the second bottleneck is probably your showcases. And the third bottleneck is probably just you overall have no strategy in your marketing and you're not correctly using the barber content funnel, right? So the first bottleneck and the easiest to fix is your showcases, right? If the way you're showcasing your work looks bad, right? And this is not your skill set. A lot of barbers get the skill set confused with the showcase. They think that just because they are good at cutting hair, that means that their haircut is going to look good on camera. And that's just not the case, right? There's a lot of things that go into play with how expensive your haircut looks on camera. You could be the best barber in your city and still be making no money every single month or stuck at the same income every month and overall just not growing the business, right? Not getting any new clients. So back to the showcases, right? It might not necessarily be your actual skill set and it most likely isn't. It's probably just the way they're positioning the angles, right? The lighting, or that your showcases, the viewer is not showing an emotion, right? So if you don't have the right angle, if you're not showing off a specific focal point of the haircut or marketing yourself as a specialist instead of just showing off the side of the fade or just stuff that obviously isn't going to want to make people book in, right? So again, just picked a random barber I found, not to call anybody out here, but if you guys are seeing showcases that look like this, right, the client's face isn't even being shown. Cape is still on. All we can see is the back of his head and some neck rolls, right? It's not necessarily going to convert, even though the fade is pretty solid, right? There's no lines overall, or it's a pretty smooth haircut, right? The problem is this is not going to convert any clients. And the reason for that is just because it doesn't follow these simple principles of what a showcase should be. So overall, the lighting is off, right? There's no angle to it at all. It's flat angle. You're just showing the back of somebody's head and you can't even see the client's face. So how the client feels based off your service, we can't even tell, right? It's completely out of the picture. It doesn't look high quality overall, even though the skill set is there, right? The showcase doesn't look high quality overall. And the last possible bottleneck to why you're not converting clients ties into the showcases. And that's simply that you're just not posting these the right way, right? Daily story CTAs with your booking link. If we go on to Jeff Cut's page right here, right? Booking clients at $75 a haircut. His showcase has a booking link, right? And he's posting constantly on his day, marketing himself every single day on the story with the correct showcase, following all the principles, right? And he has the booking link. So he's doing that daily. What does this mean, right? This goes into the barber content funnel. What is the barber content funnel, right? At the top, we have the engagement post, which I'll get more into in a second. Then we have the actual conversion here. And then again, a part of conversion is the daily story post with the booking link. So let's say new clients, new eyeballs are getting onto your page, right? They're going to click on your profile and they're going to see your story. If they like the haircut that they see on your story, they're going to book a haircut with you. This brings me to the barber content funnel, right? So just a quick summary. Comment if you guys want a separate video breaking down the barber content funnel of how we convert viewers to clients flawlessly every single time. But again, if you have these engagement posts, right, those consist of things like skits, satisfying videos, part ones or part twos, and the views matter more, right? The engagement matters more, and the goal is just to get eyeballs onto the page. But for actually converting these views into clients, you're going to need content vehicles such as before and afters, consultations, right? And it's quality over quantity, and the goal is to book new clients. So if we look at our private client Jacob, right, if we look at his page here, these engagement videos are getting a ton of views. These videos though are not actually booking him any clients. You know which videos are booking him clients? It's these videos with 4,000 views, 3,000 views, 2,000 views. These are the videos that are actually causing him to book a lot of new clients. 8,000 views right here, only 100 likes. And guess what? 2 new clients booked with him off of this video, right? These story posts are converting clients. So it's not always about the number of views, right? And don't always think that because your video has a lot of views or because you have a lot of followers, that's going to get you a lot of clients or that's actually going to make you money, right? There's a big difference between having a viral page and a viral video versus actually having a strategy that converts viewers into clients. Because a lot of barbers, right, they just post the same stuff every day. They might have a few lucky breaks where they go viral here and there, but overall they're stuck in the same spot with the same income every single month and they're doing nothing at all to change their situation, right? And this brings me to my second point, which means there's no strategy in your marketing, right? You're posting the same low quality videos every single day with no improvement. You're literally just just posting just a post, right? Like the content is all over the place and we're not targeting a specific niche, right? So if we look at Jacob, there's a clear pattern with his content. A lot of these part ones, right? A lot of these conversion videos, and it's consistent. Not only is his content types consistent, as in people are tuning into his page to see a specific type of video, but they're also tuning in to see a specific type of haircut, textured fringe, blowout taper, right? There's a very specific niche that he's targeting. So if you guys are just posting everything and anything that walks into your chair, trying to be everybody's barber, right? Without having a specific niche, without marketing a specific part of your skill set, it's going to be really hard for people to book in. You're going to create a lot more resistance for people to actually, convert the viewers into clients, just because people don't know what to expect from you, right? Whereas if you position yourself as a specialist who specializes in one type of haircut, of course people are going to, book in with you for that specific haircut, right? There's a big difference in there. So I guess the main question most of you guys will probably be asking now is, how do I make my post convert, right? I'm posting every day and I'm still not getting clients. So first you need to start with the basics. You need to have the right vehicle. You need to have either some consultations or before and afters. Those are the top two non-negotiable vehicles for converting clients, right? You don't want to do these skits, whatever, part one, part twos. Those are not going to bring you clients. They might go viral. They might entertain people. They might get you followers, these day in the life or whatever you want to do, but they're not going to get you actual booked clients. They're not going to convert to money. And you need both to have a successful business. So how do we optimize the consultations, right? With the consultation, it just has to follow pretty much these main simple points, right? These main 4 points here. So there has to be a problem and there has to be a solution. The client has to have a problem with their hair that you as the barber, you as the expert are solving, right? Why? Because this builds trust. If your consultation does not build trust with the client, how are they possibly going to book with you, right? If your consultation is just funny or it doesn't have enough seriousness in it, if it doesn't have enough showcasing of who you are as an expert, right? Who you are as a professional, it's just simply not going to convert. So the whole point of these is to show expertise, right? And at the end, you can even include a client testimonial where you're showing their raw reaction to the haircut, right? All these things are going to help build up trust and ultimately cause people to book in with you. The second thing here that is crucial is that you just follow these two main simple points on your before and afters. Number one, you must show client emotions. What does that mean? Your client cannot be sitting in the chair looking all happy, laughing in the before, and then be looking sad and depressed in the after, right? They need to show an emotion. They need to look happy. They need to look confident. They need to look like there's some type of emotion, right? Because people buy emotion. When you do these before and afters, don't just sell the fade or anything like that. You need to sell the confidence that comes with it and the emotion that the client is going to feel. And this just comes with overall having a strong showcase, right? Following basic principles. Is the lighting good? Is the angle good? You have a weapon. Is the weapon centered, right? Is the client's face visible? All these really basic things that are really key steps, right? And making sure that we actually have a strong showcase that is going to convert viewers into clients. And this brings me to the third and final point. If all of these sound like you, right? If you're doing all of these steps and you're still not seeing new clients, it's probably an engagement issue. You probably don't even have a conversion issue. You probably don't even need to be on this video. You should probably figure out how to get a little bit more eyes onto your page and actually be able to get new eyes, new viewers, new people to even convert into clients if you truly are following all these things correctly, right? So again, some posts are made for engagement, but some are meant to get lower views and convert into a higher percentage, right? Like we look at with Jacob, 4,000 views, 3,000 views. These are the ones that are booking him the clients. The viral 40K, 100K, right? Even the mill, it's not really bringing him as much clients as these, right? So let me put this in a perspective for you, right? Let's say that the conversion rate of every viewer that watches the video, let's say out of every 10, 4 book, we get 1 million views, right? Let's say out of every 10 that watch this 3,000 view video, 9 book, right? Do you see what I'm saying right here? So again, if none of these sound like you probably need more eyes on your page. Comment if you guys want a breakdown on exactly how you can go viral and get engagement onto your page consistently using the best content vehicles, just like Jake did right here. Again, this goes back to the content funnel. You need both of these, engagement and conversion, in order to have a successful barber business and a successful content strategy that is bringing you clients. And this doesn't mean copy pasting the exact same strategy to everybody's barber business, right? Because everybody's different. I want to break down for you lastly, right? For some people, they have different content vehicles that are for engagement. For Jeff Cut, he uses day in the lives over part ones. For example, for our private client Joker, right? He's using other things. But at the end of the day, you still need engagement and conversion, and they need to work together in order to be able to turn your views into clients. So just to recap, guys, it's really 3 simple reasons why you guys are not converting viewers into clients. So guys, that pretty much wraps up the video. Hopefully you guys again got value out of it. If you guys want to know exactly how we scaled Mel, Jeff, Jake, Chunk, Joker Cuts, and dozens of other barbers all the way up to over 6 figures a year, some of them still being in high school, book a call with the link in bio and see if we can help you out.